Welcome back to the deep dive. This time we're tackling Manifesto of Success, creating your North Star. You all sent this in, wanting to explore how to make it work, so let's get into it.
It's really interesting. The author starts from a point of, well, they'd achieved outward success, but felt kind of lost.
Like they were going through the motions.
Exactly. Makes you wonder, have you ever felt that? Like hitting milestones, but something's still missing.
Totally. And that's where this manifesto idea comes in, defining success on your own WN terms.
It's way more than just goals. Think of it like a compass guiding you to a fulfilling life, but aligned with your values.
So it's serious stuff, like the document says, a declaration of intent.
Yeah, clarifying what you value, what you're aiming for, even if it's just for you. Like drawing a line, this is me, this is where I'm going.
But our listeners are all about action, so how does this help with daily decisions?
That's where the decision filter part's awesome. Helps you say no to stuff that doesn't fit your vision. No more being pulled in a million directions.
I feel that. Shiny opportunities that end up distracting you, like having your own personal board of directors keeping you focused.
Exactly. Now, the document also talks about a manifesto being a source of resilience. When things get tough, how does that work?
I guess it's about your why. Doubts come up, you go back to the manifesto, remember what you're working towards, why it matters.
Spot on. And it's not fixed, right? It's a living document, changes as you grow, priorities shift.
More of a framework than a rigid plan.
Exactly. That compass keeping you on course through life. Now, they break it down into 5 parts, pillars of purposeful achievement. Let's start with vision statement.
More than just, I want to be successful, right? It's like painting the picture of your ideal life.
Yes. And not just career, everything. Relationships, personal growth, hobbies, the whole picture. There's an example, someone goes from vaguely wanting a good career to something way more vivid.
Share it. I want to see how it all comes together.
So, they imagine themselves 10 years out, leading a team of innovative thinkers at a company doing good for the environment. Recognized expert, speaking at conferences, mentoring, and good work-life balance.
Wow, so specific. You can almost see it, like stepping into that future self.
That's it. The document even suggests taking hours for this. Get creative, journal, mood boards, brainstorm, whatever brings it to life.
Great starting point. Next, core values. The principles behind your choices.
Yeah. Your ethical compass, guiding how you act, decide, no matter the pressure. Takes re-introspection to figure them out.
How should our listener do that?
Brainstorm values that resonate. Integrity, creativity, impact, learning, collaboration, authenticity, resilience. Narrow it down to, say, your top 3 to 5, the non-negotiables. What wouldn't you compromise, even if it meant losing something short-term?
So, tough questions. Would I stick to this even if it meant walking away from a good opportunity or challenging someone powerful?
Exactly. Once you've got them, they guide everything, career, relationships, the lot.
Solid foundation. Onwards to strategic goals. This is more like classic success planning, right?
It is, but rooted in your vision and values. Milestones on the journey. The document's big on SMART goals.
Ah, yes, SMART goals. Some listeners might not know. Break it down for us.
Of course. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Specific, that means clearly defined. Not be more successful, but publish the 3 articles in top publications this year, or speak at a major conference within 2 years.
Crystal clear, no vague stuff.
Right. Then measurable. You got to track progress. Not improve networking, but attend 2 industry events monthly, connect with 5 new people each. Then you can actually measure it.
Achievable, I get that. But how do you know it is achievable?
That sweet spot. Challenging, be realistic. Don't set yourself up to fail. Start smaller. Build momentum.
Relevant. How does that fit in?
Your vision and values guide you here. Goals got to take you towards what you truly want. No wasting time on stuff that doesn't matter.
And lastly, time-bound. Bet our listeners love this one.
Absolutely. Deadlines make it urgent. You're accountable. Not write a book someday, but finish the first draft by December 31st.
Yeah.
Turns wishes into actions.
Okay. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Got it. Now this next one's a bit woo-woo for me. Affirmations.
I hear you. But they're powerful. Positive statements, present tense, reprogram your mind. You start believing you can achieve your goals.
So it's deeper than just positive thinking. It's about rewiring your beliefs.
Exactly. Not, I hope to be successful, but I am a confident leader attracting the right opportunities.
Yeah.
Aligning your thoughts with your desired reality.
Even if you're not there yet, you're affirming it. Lastly, commitments. Rubber meets the road time.
Absolutely. Specific actions, habits you do consistently to reach goals, live by values, bridging intention and action.
Examples.
They suggest stuff like, I'll dedicate 30 minutes daily to learning, prioritize networking, build relationships in my field, even practice self-care for my well-being.
Great. And again, specific, measurable, sustainable.
Exactly. Don't overdo it. Small changes, build from there.
Okay, 5 pillars covered. But this could be overwhelming, right? The document even mentions some obstacles.
It's normal to feel that, especially at first. That's why they say, break it down, smaller chunks, one section at a time. Maybe start with core values. They're the foundation.
Makes sense. Build from the core. What about fear of committing? What if goals change? You're on the wrong path.
Remember, living document. It evolves. Be flexible, adaptable. It guides you, not traps you.
Reassuring. Not about perfection, but having that adaptable framework.
Exactly. And staying motivated. Easy to get excited at first, but how do you keep it up?
Big struggle for lots of people. Excitement fades.
The document's big on regular reviews, tracking progress, celebrating wins, finding a supportive community. It's about accountability, surrounding yourself with people who lift you up.
Support system is key. Now, those moments of doubt, how do you deal with them?
Keep your manifesto updated, they say. Vision, values, goals, affirmations, commitments, if they don't resonate anymore, revisit them. Make sure it reflects who you are, what you want.
Continuous reflection and adjustment. Helpful.
It is. Key to staying motivated, overcoming those doubts.
This has been insightful. We've covered so much, but there's more. Should we jump into the ripple effects of living intentionally now, or save it for part 2?
Let's dive in. These ripple effects are fascinating.
Okay, hit me with it. What's it all about?
The document makes a point that living intentionally, it's not just good for you, it impacts those around you too.
So, more than personal success, it's like a positive impact on your team, community, even the world.
Exactly. You become a leader by example. Think about it. People are drawn to those who just radiate purpose. Yeah.
Totally. When someone's genuinely passionate, it's contagious. Makes you want to step up your game.
Yeah. And this fits our listeners. Many are in positions to influence others. Leading by example, with their own North Star, the impact goes way beyond them.
It's legacy stuff, not just checking boxes, but actually contributing something meaningful because you're aligned with what you believe.
Now you're getting it. And this whole manifesto thing, it's not a finish line, it's the journey. Reflecting, adjusting, refining as you grow.
So to recap, we started with the basic idea, this personalized roadmap to your success, not anyone else's.
And it's not set in stone, it's a living document. Changes with you. That compass to navigate life, stay true to yourself.
We dug into the 5 pillars, starting with that clear vision statement, really painting the picture of your ideal life.
Then your core values, the non-negotiables, your ethical compass for decisions.
We talked SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, turning aspirations into action.
And those affirmations, right?
Yeah.
Positive statements to rewire your thinking, believing in yourself.
And lastly, those concrete commitments, things you'll do consistently to bridge that gap between wanting and doing.
But we didn't sugarcoat it. There are challenges.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming, fear of commitment, staying motivated over time, those doubts creeping in.
But there are ways to handle each of them. Break it down, be flexible, build that support network, review and revise your manifesto so it stays true to you.
Exactly. This is about you defining success and achieving it, creating a life that feels fulfilling, impactful.
So for our listener, now that we've laid this out, what's one thing they can do today to start on their own manifesto?
What would be that powerful first step?
I'd say carve out time for reflection. Just you, a notebook, maybe a quiet space. Start with that visioning exercise. Close your eyes. Imagine your ideal life in detail.
10 years from now, what's it look like? What are you doing? Who's around? What impact are you making? Let those aspirations flow.
No right or wrong answers here. It's about tapping into what you truly want. A vision that excites and inspires you.
For the listener ready to go deeper, any resources or exercises you suggest?
Tons. Books, articles, workshops, even online courses, all about crafting a powerful personal manifesto. We'll link some in the show notes.
Perfect. Wrapping up, a final thought-provoking question for our listener.
Lay it on me.
Now that you've seen these 5 pillars, what excites you most to start working on? Clarifying your vision, values, setting those big but achievable goals, affirmations, or committing to those daily actions to get you closer to your dreams.
Great question to ponder. This whole manifesto thing, it's about taking charge of your success, creating a life that truly lights you up.
That's what the deep dive is all about, giving you the knowledge to live more intentionally, more fulfilled, with greater impact.
So until next time, keep diving deep, keep exploring, and keep chasing those dreams that make your heart sing.
Now, before we head to part three, I'm curious, what really stood out for you in all this? What resonated on a personal level?
Yeah, it's about finding that thing that sparks you, right? And as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm thinking about how the document emphasized it's not just about reaching some future point.
What do you mean?
It's about how you change in the process, making choices that match your values, your deepest wishes.
Powerful, yeah. In a world that tells you what success should be, this is taking back control, defining it yourself, making a life that feels real, meaningful.
That hit home for me, exploring this. It's not some formula, not about impressing
This is
others.
your own compass, your North Star for this crazy journey we call life. A journey worth taking, no matter where you're at, what your goals are. Self-discovery, growth, a life that reflects what you truly believe.
Absolutely. And it keeps going. Evolving, refining, matching your actions to what you want, building a fulfilling life.
Hope this deep dive has given you some inspiration, some aha moments. If you're feeling that pull to make your own manifesto, take that first step.
Don't wait. Start today. Even just jotting down some thoughts about your vision, your values. That's huge.
This is your journey, and we're here to support you. Check out the show notes for those resources we talked about. Until next time, keep diving deep, keep exploring, and keep chasing those dreams that light you up.
See you on the next deep dive.